One of the small things that came in update 32 would be Tennogen round 22, part 2. To do this, at least on PC, you have to... Where's all my thank you? Loading times. You have to, of course, load it through Steam on PC. On console, there is one, and we will kind of start with this. Go to Tennogen. That isn't available, because we have this. Now, there has been some controversy about this, because apparently this isn't available yet over on console. And if you did pick it up, they ran a script to refund it and lots of other things, but it will be coming to console shortly. There was something to do with licensing problems, which to me kind of made no sense because it's a Liset for their game. So, yeah. Don't know what that was about, but it will be coming to console eventually, and I don't blame those people who actually picked this up, because if you just watch it has a lovely glow on the bit up the middle of it. It's almost Prisma-like, but dare I say, better. There is 4 pieces of armor that came with this, and I do like the chest piece. Of course, you can see who makes it. It is written underneath, a unique chest armor for your Warframe, designed by these two. Yeah. Cannot fault that one in the slightest. It has a similar kind of effect, but the red doesn't glow. But you expect it from where I just came. It's not supposed to have that, but I do like the kind of fire energy type on it. Mostly because, of course, the piercing eye chest armor also has the piercing eye shoulder armor that will go with it. I just wish that we could combine some of these so we could see both of them at the same time, because it has the same effect till you go right at the side and it just kind of disappears. But from every angle you look at these, god damn, they do look nice. A lot of decent armor, actually. The Vikasa Shoulder Plates, whatever you want to call them, actually have kind of built-in sandanas to them. Not often you see, shoulder plates with that hanging off. They will look great, like amazing on a Necros that has the, I want to say bonds, but that would be Valkyria. And the same goes for the Paxis shoulder armor. Yes, I'm starting at the what would be the bottom of Digital Extreme's list of how these are actually done, because I want to start with the Liset, but I actually like them as well. To be fair, the piercing eye stuff just looks way nicer than any other armor that's on here, sadly. There are 2 weapon skins. There is the Polearm Skin that I tried to figure out. It's kind of slightly infested and slightly not, but I do like me a polearm, and yeah, that suits it very nicely. But when you have the heavy blade Dogma skin that goes with it, yeah, I wish they would release more weapons that look like this. They could release an entire set of weapons that look like this. It looks kind of like the Tenet-based melee weapon that has 2 blades, but it's just 1. And I kind of like it for that exact reason. That weapon should have done twice the damage because there's 2 blades. It made sense. This would just go really well on that. But there's just something about this that made it kind of stand out over the 2 melee weapons. I just wish they would give us control of being able to use or swing this round so we could look at that and go, yeah. Because you can actually see yourself using this or grabbing the back of the blade here and actually using it to push down, and it has a lot of usability looking to it, but it's the fact it's a nice looking heavy blade skin. When the skins come like this, Revenant's new skin, yeah, it's a damn shame this was not his deluxe skin, because damn, I mean just damn, the amount of, it's almost as if the fire is going to his arm, because even the one out of the chest, well really that would be more the stomach, wouldn't it? Well, it kind of starts at the chest, then comes out of the stomach, moves over to the arm. I know his normal skin may have a similar kind of energy effect to it, but it just works so well on this frame. Oh, it would be if it wasn't for a few things. As to which one was the actual best. To be fair, the Revenant skin, probably the second best of the whole thing. Octavia's isn't the best, but god damn that looks good. Just the sentient side of it, I didn't think I would ever say the sentient skin. It just fits Octavia so well, but it does. The helmet, the arms, everything sentient looking about it, it just fits her so well. It makes you wonder, was Octavia meant to originally look like this? She wasn't, but that is just so well done. I mean, I think it's just down to the helmet again. To be honest, I'm surprised. I am shockingly surprised. Nobody has made the Volt Technoshock skin just by name before. But this skin, I love the choice of colours for this. It actually fit really well, even though the background does not help do this justice in any way whatsoever. But of course, the standout part of this is that helmet right there. Just looking straight on at it. I know this is Volt. I give Volt a lot of grief over the years, but come on. That looks nice. As do most Tennogen stuff. I'm just really shocked nobody thought of this name earlier. It was very close between the Revenant. Yes, I said the Revenant, because I was going to say the Revenant Skin. Anyway, between the Revenant Skin and Wisp. I'm a sucker for a Wisp. She just looks absolutely amazing. And even though you can't really see it, the glowy effect of this in all the imagery just made me go for this is one of those, it looks better in the artwork, as you can see. I mean, look at it on the far left. The Wisp skin with the glows and everything else just looked so much better here than it does in-game. Mainly because that glow isn't there. I would put it down to use of abilities, if I'm just being 100% honest, because of the way that she's holding her hands out and she's not here. One thing I can point out straight away is I think there may be a fix to this. This was one of the reasons I put this off for so long, hence the reason the news terminal said 5 days and I haven't cleared it yet. Because the sandana parts attached to her hip aren't the correct colour, as you would have seen from the image before. It's meant to match the rest of her, but for some reason here it's not. So they will fix that. They kind of have to, because it doesn't match her at all. Which is why, as much as I would love to say she is the best, personal choice, that is the best skin because I like Wisp, and I will use Wisp more than anything else, as will most people. But to be honest, the best looking and the one that has had the most work in for possibly the whole of round 22 has got to be the Revenant skin. Because, I mean, just look at it. The amount of detailing in every single aspect of him. The helmet. There is a heck of a lot of work that went into him. And yeah, that has to be probably the best skin of the whole of round 22. Because just the way that this looks like fire, rather than the green energy he had before. That made the skin. The rest of it looked really nice, but the fire part, that just made it has to be the best of round 22 right there, in my opinion. Which hurts me to say, since, well, we do have this amazing lava skin that has a sandana that goes with it, that just suits it so well, but it's having to buy them all to complete his look. You gotta buy the sandana and the skin. Revenant, you don't. Because, I mean, just look at it. The sandanas look really good. The amount of amazingness that goes on in Tennogen is just that. It's absolutely amazing. I just think Digital Extreme really need to take a hard look at how Tennogen plays out. Because you have the older stuff that still looks amazing. Don't get me wrong here. But at a certain point, needs to be like these. These are the original Tennogen items that were available with Platinum. And you can buy them with Platinum. So the system is there to buy Tennogen stuff with platinum. And then they can still give the designers their share of the value of the platinum. Whether they give it platinum in game or money through Steam or however they do that, I don't know, because of course if you buy this, not because it's using real money on PC, not all of the money from this goes to Digital Extreme. Some of it actually goes to the people who design it. It does wherever it's bought. The people who design this actually get money if you buy it. It's not a Digital Extreme cash grab, which is why I kind of like Tennogen. And to be fair, just looking back through older Tennogen stuff, god damn, there's some amazing things in here. There really, really is. But there we have the Vikasa skin that just looks very similar to the giant sword. Kind of because, yeah, the heavy Dogma blade was also made by Felix. I want to say Leonhart, but it's Leonhart. Hence, they kind of look very similar to each other, which is why I'm saying I would have much preferred these to be a range of weapons, because there's a few weapons that look like this and they all look really nice, which is another reason I kind of there's another one there. Kind of dislike Tennogen, because every single weapon in here could have been an actual weapon instead of just a skin for a weapon. Use the name they had, give it some stats, not amazing stats, it's similar stats to the rest of them. And these are a bunch of weapons, melee weapons. I do believe there are a couple rifle skins in here somewhere. Don't quote me on that one. Yep, there's the optical. So they could have done that, but they didn't. They're just skins. I just wish that some of the older stuff was available to buy with platinum, because there's a lot of things on here I would love to buy. But yeah, it adds up quickly. Very quickly. Worth it? Hell yes, because some of the designs are absolutely amazing, and some of them are really nice. They're just overshadowed by the rest of them that look absolutely amazing. But with that, we'll leave this off here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.